in or do anything that other media...
Authorities facilitating this transferal exercise include immigrations, police, defense, and the health department. This morning, heads of those authorities met with the media for the first time and gave updates on the progress of the transferals. Manus Police Commander David Yapu explained that local authorities are executing 4 directives under this transferal exercise.
We have our roles and responsibilities, and they are, number one, we are implementing the national government directives for the closure of the MRPC and the relocation of the refugees to their new locations. Number two, we are implementing the Supreme Court decision for the closure of the center and the relocation of the refugees to their new locations. Number three is that we are implementing the Provincial Health Authority inspection report that the center is unhygienic and it's subject to illness such as the waterborne disease, typhoid, cholera, and dysentery.
Since the Supreme Court's refusal of the refugees' applications to seek interim orders to restore food, water, and electricity services into the detention center, refugees have been vacating the center voluntarily.
We have removed so far 180 refugees plus the asylum seekers to their new locations. We have about 379 still living at the center, and we have mounted our special operation. The name of the operation code name is Elfin Friends. We have commenced that operation on Friday. So far during the weekend, we have removed almost 100 refugees, but most of them are still remain at the center. We have a very big task for the removal, especially some of them that we have talked to. They have refused, saying that they want to go to Australia to resettle there because it was the Australia that directed them to come and resettle at Manus Island.
So far, at least 300 refugees have vacated the Lombrum Center. Those considered as genuine refugees have gone to the East Lorengau Transit Center, while those categorized as non-genuine refugees to the West Lorengau Hillside House.
So we are here to support the lead agency, smoothly facilitate the voluntary movements of our friends in there to the new location. As we are all aware that our commander, PNZDF, has come out publicly mentioning that we will regain back our base and continue on with our normal military activities. Now, that's why we are asking our friends in there to peacefully, respect our base, respect what has been going on, what our government has stated, to voluntarily move out so that we can carry out our normal military business as usual, the training, the fixing up of the ships, and our merit quotas, and all our military activities under the command of the commanding officer.
Security personnel on the ground are following directives from both the Police Commissioner and the PNG Defence Force Commander to not use force when facilitating these transferals.
Feel for our residents in there for their safety and health, and we would like to see that they voluntarily move to the new location where they can have all these basic essential services. We hope to see a good ending to this operation. We don't like to see it prolonged for quite a long time. We would like to see it come to an end, and that would be good for our residents in the center as well as for our security personnel, including our health staffs in there. So I'd like to commend the security personnel on the ground And I'd like to say thank you for the work for the last couple of days.
Tekla Gunga, National MTV News, Lorengau.